Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again for another movie review for you today. I just got out of seeing the 7 o'clock screening of The Internship. My god, this movie was so overly advertised for me. It was one of those movies, like every time you would go to the movies or turn on a TV, they'll have a commercial or an advertisement for The Internship. But they've been doing it for months now, so it was one of those things like, do I even really want to see this movie? But, you know, I found out my friend Gabriel and Armando and Gabe's brother were going to see this movie today. So I'm like, what the hell, I'll do it. What the hell else am I doing? You know, I'm sitting around watching YouTube videos and, you know, Hell's Kitchen on DVD. So I'm like, what the hell, I'll get out of the house to go watch this film. Because I'm a fan of Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, especially Vince Vaughn. I liked him ever since Swingers and Made. I just like his whole persona, the way he presents himself, his fast-talking kind of, you know, witty banter that he does in his films. But The Internship reunites Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn together. I think it's their first film since they did The Wedding Crashers together back in the early 2000s. Wedding Crashers was okay. It was nothing special to me, but I know it was like a big thing. But this one, they're like 40 somethings. They just lost their job. They used to sell, you know, watches door to door, but their jobs like kind of, you know, extinct now, you know, due to the internet and people are buying stuff on their phones and buying stuff on Amazon, kind of a thing. So they're out of a job, trying to figure out what they're going to do with themselves. So one night, Vince Vaughn's on the computer and he sees that Google is having, you know, interns. You can be an intern at Google and you might get a chance to get a job at Google. So he signs himself up and Owen Wilson's character up for the intern program at Google. And once they go to Google, they have to, like, you know, deal with the 20-somethings. They're 40-somethings, so it's like the whole big age difference thing. And they have to, you know, go on. They have to get grouped together with other people and work with, you know, other younger people and like do little tasks and different little things. The movie was just okay. You know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. It's one of those movies I don't see. You can't really call this movie a big summer blockbuster. You know what I mean? It doesn't have that oomph, that big power, you know, the big comedy behind it. You know, like it had its moments. There was some funny, you know, some funny scenes in the film, like Will Ferrell's in the movie playing a mattress salesman. You know, he was okay in it. It's just, the movie was just kind of really mediocre. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like ha 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 funny. There was people laughing in the theater. But to me, it didn't work. It didn't bring the funny, but it also wasn't boring. It wasn't like, oh my god, I want to leave this theater. I want to leave. Come on, when is this going to be over? You know, it wasn't that kind of a movie either. Owen Wilson kind of just looks like he's there collecting a paycheck. And, I don't know, some of the side characters, like the kids that they work with at Google, were kind of funny. But it's just, all in all, just kind of a mediocre movie. One of those movies you would go and rent at a Redbox or rent at a rental store on a lazy Sunday afternoon. The movie's like, I think like an hour and 40 minutes or a little bit longer than that. It felt like it could have been like 90 minutes, you know, 80 to 90 minutes. It could have been a little bit shorter than it was. And if you guys have seen the trailer to this, like I know you guys have, pretty much all the really funny jokes are in the trailer. It's just, all in all, like I said, mediocre, just kind of bland, kind of like a little bland thing. Like it has, like the premise was really good. It just really doesn't, you know, it didn't satisfy me. So from a 0 to a 10, I would have to give it a 2.5, just because I like Vince Vaughn. I don't know. There's just something about the guy I really like. And so guys, every video I always ask you guys a question, and the question is, what is your favorite Vince Vaughn movie that you ever seen him in? Leave that in the comments. Let me know. Also, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. My links will be in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time.